Do you guys think we should ban semi-auto weapons, or do you think it's good having them?
I don't think we should ban them.
Should we be allowed to buy semi-auto weapons or no?
Yes.
The President of the United States said the idea that we still allow, semi-auto weapons to be sold in America, he said it was sick.
Or is he referring to the scary weapons?
He said the idea that we still allow semi-automatic weapons to be purchased is sick. It's just sick. You disagree with that?
Nobody's been able to do anything about it, even when they have the laws.
Do you guys agree with that stance or no?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Why is that?
There's no point having automatic weapons in the hands of civilians running around. Like, that's just for the army, essentially.
And he did mention semi-auto.
I don't really know.
What is semi-auto? Do you know?
Isn't it just, it's still auto, but it's just, I don't know, slower? I don't know.
It's like one trigger pull, one bullet. So it's effectively every single firearm being sold today, basically. It's basically everything.
I'm personally not a fan of guns being around at all, because I'm Canadian, and that's what I think, but semi, guns, whatever, it's all the same. It just shouldn't be in people's hands, period.
Okay.
Well, to that point, yes. I mean, to that point, like, what legislation would actually decrease the gun crime? Because when you have almost 2 guns for every adult in America, you have hundreds of millions of guns in circulation. Would a buyback program or cracking down on these gun laws actually reduce crime? And if you're proposing a wide-scale gun seizure, then you also run into not just the Second Amendment, but the Fourth Amendment, which protects citizens from the unlawful seizure of private property without compensation. So do you really think that cracking down on the sale of these guns when there's so many out there in circulation would actually do anything to reduce gun crime?
Well, that's the thing. They're already out there. So what, are you just going to, vacuum 200 million guns from people's homes? I don't know how possible. I don't know how it would be done, but...
Would you support that?
If they just cease to exist all of a sudden,
No, would you
sure.
support the government actually going in and taking the guns?
Yeah, if they can do it effectively.
At the time that was written, we were being invaded by Britain all over. Mexico. We just had a war with Mexico, and it was written for invading armies, not to kill your next door neighbor or your husband.
But that's not true, though.
What?
The Bill of Rights was written to check the government, your own federal government.
I think we're talking about. I'm just talking about gun rights.
The reason why I say the Bill of Rights is because in those first 10 amendments, you have the Second Amendment right next to the first. Second Amendment being your right to self-defense. So it was written to check your own federal government to create the longevity of freedom within a nation.
If we're invaded by a foreign army, we'll give you a gun.
like Ukraine or something.
Yeah. They don't run around with guns in Ukraine. They have them now because they've been invaded. Same thing.
You think it's harder to invade a country that's heavily armed versus a country that's not?
Probably, yeah.